Dricus Du Plessis, who's shared the cage with both Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland, just dropped a prediction that caught a lot of fans off guard. DDP believes Strickland is physically stronger than Khamzat, and says that could play a real role when they meet, especially in clinch situations and wrestling exchanges. At the same time, Khamzat added fuel to the fire by releasing old sparring footage from 2022 with Strickland. The clip shows Chimaev pressuring Sean during sparring, but nothing major really happens, no damage, no clear dominance, just forward pressure and movement. And then Khamzat took it even further. He directly dared Strickland to shoot him, saying nobody is letting them get close right now. But if Sean really wants to turn this into a lethal encounter, he's ready for it. He made it clear the security around them isn't there to protect him, it's there for Strickland, and doubled down on his usual mindset, saying he doesn't care about anything and is ready for whatever comes. Let's dive into what Du Plessis had to say about this fight.
The first round is going to tell us so much about this fight. If Khamzat can... Listen, I know Khamzat's going to get him down. Like I said, I've taken Strickland down so many times. I know Khamzat's going to get him down. But you keep him there. That's going to be the big question. Because Strickland's ability to get up, he's a strong guy, a lot stronger than Khamzat on a physical level. Is really good. And I think he's going to surprise some people. If Strickland gets up 2 or 3 times in that first round, or the first 2, it's not going to get any easier with the sweat and fatigue. Trying to keep a guy down that gets up uses a lot more energy than the guy getting up. Strickland has the cardio, we've seen that. Once Khamzat has to fight Strickland's fight, I just don't think he has a chance. I mean, Khamzat throws, he hits hard, he kicks hard, but not scary hard. He's kind of predictable, you can see the shots coming. And with a guy like Strickland, some of the best defense in the whole of MMA. But I don't think Khamzat has the skill set to set that knockout up. Now, if Khamzat takes him down that first round, holds him down, Strickland cannot get up, it's Khamzat's fight. That's it, but...
Ciryl Gane has fired back at Tom Aspinall after being labeled a cheater, and he didn't hold back. Gane criticized Aspinall's reaction, saying his whole communication was off and that he exaggerated the situation way too much. Meanwhile, Aspinall gave an update of his own, saying his eye is healing well and he expects to be cleared for contact training soon. He's already looking ahead, and in his mind, the next step is clear. He wants to face the winner of Alex Pereira versus Ciryl Gane, making it obvious he's not interested in anything else right now. He's letting that fight play out first, then plans to step in once both sides are ready. That upcoming matchup between Pereira and Gane is already getting a lot of attention, and now there's more debate around it. Pereira's former opponent, Artem Vakitov, weighed in, pointing out that Alex looks noticeably heavier lately. According to him, the extra weight is likely for wrestling preparation, but it could come at a cost. He believes that added size might actually hurt Pereira in striking exchanges, especially against a natural heavyweight like Gane, who's already comfortable at that weight.
Sa gestion de communication était très mauvaise. Aujourd'hui, il a signé avec une agence. Je pense qu'il va l'aider, j'espère, sur sa communication parce que c'était catastrophique. Des fois, il vaut mieux pas parler. C'est des choses qui arrivent. T'as pas besoin d'abuser, d'exagérer, de faire le gars qui peut plus conduire, qui loupe la main. Il a raconté tellement de trucs et passé tellement de temps à vouloir m'accuser de je ne sais quoi. Ça n'avait plus de sens à un moment donné. C'est-à-dire que même ses fans ont dû se dire waouh, mec, c'est bon, ça va, arrête, tu vois. Genre, c'est des choses qui arrivent en vrai. On est derrière toi, mais à mon avis, calme-toi un petit peu, tu vois. Mais voilà, c'était sa communication. Moi, je n'ai absolument pas subi, tu sais, les réseaux.
Ever since Michael Bisping dropped that insider info about Khamzat Chimaev's sweet tooth and discipline issues, the MMA world hasn't stopped buzzing. On his YouTube channel, Bisping said people close to Chimaev literally have to police him during camp because he'll sneak candy bars even with a fight around the corner. They would open his drawer and find 20 of them, remind him he has a massive fight in 2 weeks, and Chimaev would just laugh it off. And somehow, even with all that, he still went out there and won UFC gold, going 5 rounds with Dricus Du Plessis. But that's where the debate started. Many fans and analysts say that performance didn't answer the long-term questions about his gas tank. DDP spent most of the fight stuck on his back, never forcing Khamzat into a brutal pace, so people still wonder if Chimaev's discipline will hold up now that he's the champion. When asked about it, Khamzat brushed everything off and said he doesn't care about gossip. And now Joe Rogan has weighed in. On a recent episode of his podcast, Rogan talked about Chimaev's discipline, his wild lifestyle, and whether these habits can survive now that every contender is coming after him. Let's dive in.
Khamzat's a freak, man. He just needs to be a little bit more disciplined. Bro, discipline is art. Yeah, I think it is, because it's beautiful for me to see. When I see someone who's really, truly disciplined, who like a David Goggins, someone who just like truly maximizes the grind, I feel like there's an art to that. And that I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. That's nonsense. People say that because they absolutely care what people think and it bothers them. So they say, I don't give a fuck. But that I don't give a fuck stuff is almost entirely nonsense. You do care. And you care in both ways. You care if people are critical of you, care if people are positive of you, but you also care if people are living positive lives and they're motivating you. That's a big one. People are fuel. And other people, it's one of the reasons why I like talking to people, one of the reasons why I like to do podcasts.
Huge news for International Fight Week. Welterweight banger Daniel Rodriguez has officially confirmed he's stepping in against former champion Leon Edwards at UFC 329. Rodriguez revealed he received the offer and accepted it, setting up a high-stakes clash between two of the division's most dangerous strikers. Rodriguez is coming off a win over Kevin Holland and is pushing to break into the top ranks, while Leon Edwards is aiming to climb back into title contention after recent setbacks. UFC 329 is shaping up to be an absolute monster card. The card goes down July 11th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson is making his UFC debut on the card, and Conor McGregor has also confirmed he'll be in the building, adding even more star power to the weekend. Though Conor's return hasn't officially been confirmed yet, with Rodriguez versus Edwards almost locked in, this stacked card just got another massive fight that fans are going to be talking about for weeks. Let's roll the clip of D-Rod confirming the Leon Edwards offer for UFC 329.
Ideally, in a perfect world, when would you get back in the octagon?
Man, I'll be real with you guys. I'm probably looking about International Fight Week, and I got an offer, an amazing offer. So you guys will probably see me in there with Leon Edwards, International Fight Week, man. That's sometime around July.
Wow, did they offer that to you?
Just today, man. And been thinking about it, made the decision right now. I'm accepting the offer for Leon Edwards, International Fight Week.
Speaking of welterweights, Islam Makhachev has added another twist to the title picture after Carlos Prates' massive KO win over Jack Della Maddalena. Islam said Prates' stock has risen very, very high after that performance, and now he might even jump ahead of both Ian Gary and Michael Morales in the title shot conversation. What makes it even more interesting is the fact that Gary already holds a win over Carlos, which normally would give him the edge in any pecking order discussion. But with the Brazilian delivering highlight reel finishes and generating serious momentum, Islam suggested the UFC could still favor him if they're looking at current form and star power rather than just past results. The welterweight division is starting to get crowded at the top again, and this KO has basically reshuffled the whole title conversation overnight. That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.